Today I'm going to talk about functions in JavaScript. So specifically, I'm going to talk about higher order functions and callback functions in JavaScript. So first, let's see what is a function. Okay, so here when you say function, let's say a, we're going to give a name to this and this basic parenthesis and then braces. So this is a function. In this function, if we write a logic inside this function, it is going to be executed when we call it, and if we are not going to call it, it is not going to be executed. And there are plenty of other uses for functions over there, and basically this is what function is like. So let me show you. So log inside function, okay, and then save it and then run it. So here, okay, let me remove all these. So here, if you see, we didn't get anything in the console. That means nothing got printed in the console. So this A didn't get executed, right? So come here. It's because we didn't call this A function. So we have we have the definition of that function. Now we are calling the function, right? So A, we called it. So let's see what happens now. See? It got executed. So this is what a basic function is, and we can also pass parameters to the function. Let's say b comma c. Okay, for this to happen, we need to, okay, let's print b plus c. Okay, b plus c. So that is going to be printed. If we are passing b and c, is going to be printed b plus c. So here for 4 comma 5, and for b we are passing 4, and for c we are passing 5, right? So here there is a, so yeah, the sum 9, 4 and 5. The sum is b plus c. It's 9. And now I'm gonna tell you about how a function can be passed as a parameter to another function. So let's take a function sum. Okay, sum. And for this function, I want to give one parameter, and with this one parameter I want to return it. With this one parameter I want to return what? D into d plus 1, d into d plus 1 by 2. What is going to happen if we are providing for example 5? If we are providing 5, then 5 into 5 plus 1 6. No, yeah, 5 plus 1 6. 5 into 6 30 by 2 15. So 15 is the sum of integers until 5, right? So this is what this function does. Now I want to make another function named operation. Okay, and to this operation I want to pass one function. Okay, one function I'm going to pass as an argument, and then to another function, another parameter would be a value. Okay, so here with this I want to do this, like, okay, fun of r. With this, using this passed function and passed argument, I want to pass these, I want to call this function. And for example, if we are passing this operation, no, operation of sum, we have the sum function, and then value I want to pass some 5. Okay, if we are doing this, let's call it. We didn't get anything because we are just calling it over here, and we are not, this value is getting returned here, but it is not getting printed. So what we need to do, we need to just print it, console.log of this thing, right? Cut this and paste it over here, and then yeah, we're done. So here, see, 15. And let me put debuggers over here, and let me show you what's happening inside. So see, the execution started over here from operation, and from the next line, if we are going operation called, and we are passing sum, this function, as a parameter. See, fun, for fun parameter, the argument here is the sum of d, this function, if we passed as an argument, and here the r equal to 5, right? So it is going to call this function, right? and here 5 into 5 plus 1 by 2 is going to be returned over here, and it is getting printed. See, that is what's going to happen. See, 15 got printed. So this is what is going to happen. And here in this function is a basic function which is able to, like, we are passing this to another function. So this function is called as a callback function, and here this function is a function. Here we are passing another function to this function as an argument, so this function is called as a higher order function. And here you go with the definitions. Higher order function is a function that takes another function as an argument or returns a function. So here that's what is happening, right? So operation is taking function as an argument, so it is a higher order function. Here operation is a higher order function, and here callback function is a function which can be passed as an argument to another function. That means it is a callback function. So here what is happening, like, we are giving the control of this function to this operation function, so it can be called whenever it needed, right? So that it can be called later inside it, right? Like, whenever we need this sum function, we are calling it then. So that is the use of higher order function and callback function. And because of this capability of the functions are called as first class citizens in JavaScript. The ability for the functions can be used as values in JavaScript. That's it. Thank you.